You may be seated.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello, Ron.
This is a case of Connally v. Haskel.
Thank you. Good day, everyone.
Good day.
Good day, Your Honor.
Ms. Connally, 2 years ago, the court helped you prove to your father, Mr. Harrison, that you were his biological daughter.
Yes, Your Honor.
You say your relationship has improved, and he is actually here supporting you in today's case.
Yes, Your Honor.
That's wonderful. Now, you're back to prove to your ex-boyfriend, Mr. Haskel, that he fathered your 9-month-old daughter, Blair. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Haskel, you claim you're a successful R&B singer, and you say Ms. Connally is pinning her baby on you because you're famous.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Haskel, now, do you really believe Ms. Connally's after your fame?
Yes, Your Honor.
Explain.
I was going to my favorite pizza joints. I don't have to really do too much talking when I come in. I just give a head nod and, you know, everybody knows me, so they normally just go ahead and make my order. So this particular day, I see Miss Connally, and she's new. I don't even know her. I come in, I say, can I get my usual? She looks and says, who are you? I'm like, well, I'm one of the most famous singers in D.C. Like, you must not be from D.C. if you don't know me. She's like, what did you do then? So I told her I sing. I'm like, I don't know. So, you know, gave her a couple of notes, right? And then, next thing you know, she says, well, I know how to sing. You know, do you want to hear me?
That's not how it went, Your Honor. He said,
came in
make my order. I said, who are you? What are you talking about? He told something, you don't know me. I'm famous. I'm famous. I sing. I said, well, sing. He held a note. So I said, oh, okay, I can sing too. So I sung a song that I had wrote. And he was like, oh, okay, you can sing too. So we
all this before the order was placed?
Before the order was placed.
Yeah.
Okay.
We exchanged numbers. I had no intentions on calling him. When I got home, I threw his number in the bag, and I called him a month later when I got bored and wanted someone to talk to.
Your Honor, that's a lie. She called me a week later, indicating that she was locked out from her home.
He's lying.
Stating that she needed a shower to go to work. I said, listen, ask my mom. If
No,
she give you
that's
permission
not
to
true.
take a shower,
It's not
then
true.
it's
Stop
cool.
lying.
So I put her on the phone with my mom, and I guess
So
it's
wait,
okay.
wait, Mr. Haskel. You famous,
Yeah.
but you live with your mama.
Yeah, I was standing with my mother at that particular moment.
Okay, Ms. Connally, you did call him and say, can I take a shower at your house?
No, I never said that.
So what were you doing over there, just visiting?
It was closer to the pizza place, so I said, can I come over?
On that day, did you all have sex?
No.
Yes, we did have sex, Your Honor.
No.
Yes, we did have sex, Your Honor. She said, I wanted to have sex before I go to work. I said, you're gonna be tired. You're gonna be tired. But she's like, I'm considered the manager. I don't have to really do too much work.
That's not true.
I gave myself to her,
That's
Your
not
Honor.
true. The day that we had sex was the day that I called him when I was at home and I was bored. I didn't have to go to work.
Okay, bottom line, at some point you all became intimate.
Right.
She even had an incident in her job fighting one of her
That
coworkers.
has nothing to do with why we're here today.
She told her coworkers
that
I was the person she was engaged in the activity with. I get a call at my job
Your Honor.
that my girlfriend is fighting at some pizza parlor, and I don't have a girlfriend.
Your
I'm
Honor.
single.
Did you get into the fight with your coworker over him?
No, the girl was jealous
lying.
of me.
She's
That's
lying,
the
Your
reason
Honor.
why we got into an
After
altercation.
the fight, Your Honor,
Can I
I'm not
speak?
gonna lie to you.
Can I speak?
She had keys to my house and I didn't
No.
even know it. I
Can I
come home
speak?
one day, Your Honor, I got my female friend with me. I'm thinking I'm about to go and have a relaxed
Your
time in
Honor,
my
I
room.
got keys.
She's laying in my bed. My
Can I
mom
speak?
not home. I'm asking, how did you get in?
Can I speak?
I have keys. Your mother gave me keys. How did you get keys if you don't know?
Your Honor.
Let her respond.
Please
Ms.
let-
Connally, how did you get keys to the house and you were laying in his bed when he came home?
Your Honor, we were in a committed relationship for 2 months under my assumption.
She
he
bought
was
my
telling-
mother.
he-
She had to buy my mother. She must have bought her pizza every night.
You brought me to
When
your
she was
house.
hungry, she bought her pizza at home every night. That's how she got in the house.
Wait, you brought
Because
me
my
to your
mom
house?
loved pizza.
That
There
is
was
not true.
pepperonis every night.
First of all, his mother doesn't even eat pork, so I don't know why you're lying. He's a liar
My
and
mom-
a master manipulator.
My mom doesn't supposed to eat pork,
Listen.
but you got her
Listen,
hooked.
Mr. Haskel, I'm trying to understand this, and you believe she buttered your mom up, meaning she created a friendship with your mother, and then somehow convinced her to move in because somehow she ended up with keys, and that wasn't your doing. So, Ms. Connally, do you stay in this home or do you leave?
At this point, I leave. I had enough of his shenanigans, so I went back to school. I was in school in Texas.
And what happens from there? You get pregnant?
No, actually, I missed him, to be honest.
You missed him
I missed him.
after all of that.
I missed the sexual relationship.
Your Honor, before she returned home, Ebola came out.
No.
So my mom
He
said,
has the dates
you
wrong.
leave
He
my
has the dates
key
wrong.
in Texas with Ebola because no one down in Texas is gonna find my home from there.
He's a liar.
So my mom told her, don't even come back because she don't want Ebola. I don't want Ebola.
Let's get back to the issues that relate to the paternity.
I left for.
You missed him and then you came back.
I came back.
Once you came back, did you resume a sexual relationship?
As soon as I got back.
You did? Mm-hmm. Is that true, Mr. Haskel? That's a yes or no question.
Yes, we had sex when she returned from Texas.
Is this the time frame in which you think you conceived your child?
Yes. As soon as I got to Texas, because I drove straight to his house. That whole week, I had an app that tells me when I was fertile and then that let me track my period. So I told him that whole week that I'm fertile, so be careful, you know, because we never use protection.
Your Honor, she had it in her mind that she was gonna trap me. She knew she was pregnant
You
already.
don't have no money.
So she indicated in her mind frame, okay, this is a perfect opportunity with a guy that could sing, popular in D.C., one of the famous guys that's singing, you know, and I'm on a lot of different songs, so she can't lie and say she haven't heard me in the Go-Go song.
Never
she
heard
probably was conceiving on my song, maybe. One of the songs I was singing.
Your Honor, I wish someone else was the father.
Because I know you listen to Go-Go in Texas.
I wish someone else was the father. I really do.
If you want more episodes of Paternity Court, make sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell. You have a witness, Mr. Haskel. I'd like to hear from him. Please stand, sir. State your name for the court.
Mr. Barnett, Antoine Barnett.
Mr. Barnett, how do you know Ms. Connally, Mr. Haskel?
I was actually there when they first met.
You were?
Yeah, this is my cousin.
That's your cousin?
Yeah.
So you were there when they first met?
Yes.
Please tell the court what you know.
Okay, what I know about Miss Connally is basically, she tried to talk to me on multiple occasions.
That's a
Your
lie.
Honor. Like, for instance, it was one time she was parked outside of my cousin's home, right?
Sit down, because
and I'm walking to the store.
I don't even know him.
Or she honked the horn. I go over there to see what she want, and she's flirting with me. So I brushed that off. I continue to walk.
I would never smash the horn.
She even slept with a close friend of ours, Your Honor.
That's a lie. No, you're not gonna lie on my. That's a lie.
Miss Connally, you cannot tell me you're taking this situation lightly, not with a beautiful little girl.
No, I'm angry because he's denying my child, and he's dragging my name through the mud. He's saying that I slept with his friends and his cousins. I would never do that. I don't do that. That's not the type of girl that I am.
Moving forward, I want to get to the birth. At the time that Blair was born, were you all in a place where he participated in the birth with you? Did he attend doctor's appointments?
He only attended one appointment, and that's because I asked him, like I begged him to come.
So when the baby's born, does he show up to the hospital?
Yeah.
Did he participate in the birth?
Yeah.
He did. Did you put his name on the birth certificate?
No, I didn't.
Why not?
Because he told me he wasn't gonna sign it.
My only reason for coming to this hospital is because of blood tests. I supported her, I held her hand while she was pushing, I gave her something to drink. It was like, after that, it was no talking to the nurse about the DNA. Like,
all right.
I was waiting for the blood test.
So, you were there.
Yes.
But when it came time to execute the birth certificate, you did not want to sign it because you did have doubts.
Yes, I did.
And it's your testimony that you came to that hospital because you were hoping to have a DNA test.
Yes, Your Honor.
I understand. Now, Ms. Connally, your mother is here. Ron, would you please escort Ms. Connally into the courtroom?
Let me step up here to the witness stand.
Hello, ma'am. Thank you so much for joining us today. I have to ask you, do you believe Mr. Haskel is your grandchild's biological father?
No, I don't really know Mr. Haskel. I never, I didn't know him at that time when she said she was pregnant. I never met him.
Why is it you don't feel he's the biological father?
Because
do you have knowledge that she was also intimate with other people?
Well, she had a roommate in Texas.
I'm not even going to acknowledge that. I don't even know why she's here saying that. She's supposed to have my back and my support.
I do have your back, but I'm just saying.
No, I don't know. I don't appreciate that. You're supposed to be my mother.
I am your mother.
That has nothing to do with anything.
I'm trying to find out who.
That has nothing to do with anything.
Well, this is a mess. It's a hot mess.
So what I'm trying to understand is, By your account, Miss Connally, you said she was supposed to be going to school, and the next thing you know, she wasn't around.
No.
And when she came back, she was pregnant?
When went back to school, she come back now, she's pregnant. I mean.
So, Miss Connally, let me ask you this direct, simple question. Were you also having sex with the man in Texas?
Yes, but the time frame is different. We were good friends and we were involved, but it's not around the time that I...
So you were having sex with this man as well?
Yes.
When she came back, she indicated that she had relations with another guy, right? Within a week.
I did tell him when I came back that I had slept with someone else. He's trying to use that as an excuse that that guy is the father, which he's not. It's his child.
But given the circumstances of you being there with this guy during this time, you do understand that he really doesn't know what you were doing in Texas.
But it wasn't the same time frame, and I told him.
So at the end of the day, you don't understand his doubt?
I don't. Because he knows that I was in his house, I was with him, I was loyal to him. I don't even know why, because he was still sleeping around on me. But it's the truth. I know who my child's father is.
All right, I'm ready for the results. Are you?
Your Honor, I would just one question. I would like to know, would you like to hear the song that I wrote?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Feeling like the weight of the world on my shoulder. Can't sleep, can't eat till it's over. Been through the same lies and scheme in my past, though. Why wouldn't I think she's trying to get over? Is it cause the buzz I got in these streets? Civilized good head on my shoulder. Does she wanna bag a brother like me, huh? Knowing my potential and I'm focused in every way. I just wanna say that ain't my baby. I just want closure. I want it to be over.
Okay.
Your Honor, can I ask you one thing? All I want is an apology. I would like for him to apologize.
You want the results or you want an apology?
I want an apology too.
What do you want him to apologize for?
I want the results, but I just want him to apologize for denying my baby and disrespecting me and my child.
It's hard for me to apologize for something when I was confused the whole time you was lying, had secrets. Your Honor, I participated in a Christmas event with their family, and she even indicated that I wasn't the father. Why are you even here at my family function?
I never said that.
And she heard me singing, Your Honor. She put two and two together. She knew it.
Where are your Grammys?
Then she,
Where are your Grammys?
Look at me
Where's
and look at her, Your Honor. You gotta think she seen me and said, okay, money. Oh, yeah.
You know what? This is not about an apology.
Right.
And what's getting on my nerves is this is about attention. You want his attention and you want attention, period. That's it. That's it. Because you all have not talked about Blair. If I don't bring her up, nobody bring her up. I have given you all ample opportunity to focus on what's most important. I've heard your stories, I've heard your shenanigans, I've heard your songs, I've heard it all. But I have not heard enough about this child. There is a cycle here that is being repeated. You've already been in this courtroom. Now you back in this courtroom for yourself. You may have wanted him to love you. You may have wanted to be in a relationship with him. He did not want that. And you know what, Miss Connally? You're not the first girl that's been in that position, and you won't be the last.
Yep. That's
life. You can get the keys to his mama's house. That does not mean you get the keys to his heart. That's how it works.
Exactly.
Now, do we want the results?
Yes.
Let's stop all this nonsense and get down to what we came here to do. Ron, hand me the envelope, please.
The results, Your Honor.
Thank you. Do you want to watch Paternity Court on TV? Go to paternitycourt.tv to find your local listings. In the case of Connally v. Haskel, when it comes to 9-month-old Blair Connally, it has been determined by this court, Mr. Haskel, you are her father.
What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? I knew.
Did you write a song for that?
Well, there's miracles in the world because I slept with like I had.
But that has nothing.
The baby is a miracle. The fact that she's yours is not a miracle. You're doing the wrong math. You said it. I had sex with this girl, unprotected. It is what it is. It was a possibility from the beginning that this could be your child. All of us saw it.
Yeah.
You didn't. Yeah. But now, I hope you see the truth because it is what it is.
Yes.
How do you feel?
I feel wonderful. I'm gonna take care of my responsibility. I just want to be there for our daughter, take care of our daughter.
That's fine.
And, you know, without no drama.
That sounds like a plan.
That's fine with me.
We have counseling for you. Okay. You all need it.
They need it.
No, you need it. And you know what, Mr. Haskel, I realize you have a dream, the singing, and I understand that. You have a nice voice.
Thank you.
And if that's your dream, that's fine. But in addition to attending to your dreams, you have to attend to your realities.
Yes, ma'am.
And that is that you're a father.
Yes, ma'am.
And you all have to co-parent.
Can I hold her?
Oh, now that's a good question. Yes. Now, wasn't that nice?
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can have that arranged. Miss Connally, I want you to get the help you need. You're a beautiful girl. Get your self-esteem back because this is a cycle that has repeated itself once and we're all here to make sure it doesn't repeat itself again, okay? Good luck to you. Court is adjourned.
I feel wonderful. It's finally over. It's been proven that it's my beautiful daughter. I'm excited. I can't wait to spend more time with her and watch her grow up and be Betty.